This global pandemic has changed the way we live. It's changed higher education. It's going to change Olin. As I think about it from an educational point of view, there are lots of lessons here to be learned, but one of the most disturbing to me is the inability, apparently, of the public to understand and interpret facts and truth. This is really important. As a natural scientist, truth really matters. Truth doesn't have anything to do with opinions. Truth has to do with nature. Natural law actually doesn't give partial credit. You get it right or you don't. And this is the discipline that we need to teach in a field like engineering. But it's pretty clear that the public perception of truth has quite a spectrum of differences. On the one hand, we have the traditional academic discipline, which says truth is what emerges from experiments that are done independently and peer-reviewed with confidential peer reviews. And only when the consensus arises do we declare that as being true. This is how science progresses. This is how we're going to beat the pandemic. On the other hand, there's a different kind of truth that is determined by how many people agree with you. And being unable to distinguish between those two is, I think, a failure of education. So we need to do better at this. So how could we do better? What are the kinds of things that we need to do? One of the things is going on right now at the University of Washington in Seattle. They have developed a course a couple of years ago which tries to teach people the discipline and the art of skepticism and the ability to look carefully at conversation, at information, and parse out those things which are exaggerated, those things which are maliciously designed to persuade with disregard for objectivity. This is a discipline we could learn. So one of the things that I'm taking away from the last couple of months is that we need to do a better job in higher education of preparing people to be constructively skeptical and to form opinions and conclusions based on facts.